It said, that's how that works. If you I get caught, you turn on me, and I say, I knew nothing. It's not so and 6'9", shut your bitch ass up. What the fuck is you talking about? Ain't nobody crash out because of a weirdo. Well, you better go find a screen if you gotta go 20v or something. What are you talking about? Right. On the stage, interpretation is very, very off. Anyway. So we're gonna break it down a little bit more. Like, hey, snitch, I'm saying snitch is still going to jail. Snitch is still going to jail. I can wait. And you ask me what it's like. Alright, so before we have the
return, it's Pickett. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed, and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll start on the ground with Durham.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl and it sounds elegant, pristine, and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges. Clock malfeasance, downright cheating. Back in the old days, just to get a leg up in this rivalry.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever, down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens tonight.
And I love what Ray says. Cheating, yeah. But if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both his schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights on the line.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
How the fuck did he get that off? How the fuck did he get that off? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out wide right, it's Green. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy QB will look for early and often in this game.
It's Green. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
Oh my god.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown, the opening drive of the game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for room. It's Lacy. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
You know, when you're running the power play as a running back, you've got to be patient and know that needs to hit up the middle. If you try to bounce it outside, you risk getting a tackle for loss, and that's what happened.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. Right side, it's Lacy. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could duck this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Makes the grab on the big throw.
Oh.
Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with him. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Left side is Alexander. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels. The extra point
No,
here
you're
to tie the
hungry.
game.
Daddy was so
And what a
cute.
nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the
You
ball.
lost
Nice
me.
job catching the
You
ball.
think I
And doing
got-
what? Getting
No, I
on
gotta
the
feel
field,
good.
not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting
Daddy.
tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end
Daddy,
zone.
I feed you. Let me Daddy, no.
Deep
Daddy,
in the end
didn't
zone, it's
3,
Burrow.
but not 2.
Oh man, oh,
Makes
that's,
a move. Dynamic on kick
they saying you're not getting no phone, son. Let's not do that, though, okay? Thank you.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Dropping back, it's Levin. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers.
Damn. What was my phone was getting?
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hits inside. It's Lacy. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Drops back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. Sets his feet. It's Chambliss. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen that before, but I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go on the field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Can't hang on.
How the fuck are people getting this goddamn ball?
It's been a tale of two drives from this defense.
Damn.
They came out starting.
Oh, that's 2 draws back to back.
But they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion now, trying to set up a punt.
They'll get down and put a stop with the return at about the 28-yard line. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7.
Okay, we're gonna get it.
Long way to go on second down. Porter's right up on that line of scrimmage. He lets it fly. Gets inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's first and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll run it. It's Berry. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Sets his feet. It's Levitt. Here comes the heat.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the And no
That's
chance at a
crazy.
return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Cuts it upfield. It's Lacy. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the right. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Chambliss. Lets it fly. And he has
Bruh, how they keep dropping this shit?
out of his hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading
Yeah,
out
I
all
don't
over
know
them.
if
They
I'm
take
gonna get that
advantage and limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I take
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Makes the grab past the marker. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. 2nd down to the air. Throwing right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. To the air, it's Chambliss. Throws for the tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable fashion.
How many drops can I get in one goddamn down?
They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Snapped on 4th down. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. So they gamble on 4th down in the 1st half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there? 4th down and long. No problem. I got this in the 1st half.
Complete on the comeback. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Escapes the pressure going right. There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about
Defense
answering
up,
at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Pickett. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. And he couldn't find anywhere to get rid of the football, and he'll take the sack. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down, gonna throw it. Gonna try to get it himself. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. It's caught. Got it out across the 50-yard line and not stopped until he brought it to the 47. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple of plays. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown.
Oh, I'm impressed, bro. I'm the fuck.
Take it in for 6 more points.
Now, what great offensive execution. You're talking about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half.
Boy, this defense.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Lacey. turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Rush is on. Trying to escape. It's a fumble on the
Oh, come on, Chuck.
grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, that is not the start
Come on.
in the second half.
Can be
Offense,
dropping
you're
the
on
ball.
your way down on the scoreboard. You need some good things to happen, and right out of the gate in the third quarter, you put it on the ground, and the defense hops on it. That is just poor job of ball security, and that is not a great job coming out, playing with fire and playing with energy.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Got an alley. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air. It's Chambliss. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went in the half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down. They don't need a bunch on second down. On play action. Rush right in his face. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
Could not make his way to the corner.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to throw. It's Chambliss. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pickett. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Quick give. It's Berry. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Out wide left, it's Green. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Sells to fake. Right side, it's Thomas. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's out the 37.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by. But these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Knocked down immediately.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Back to pass, it's Levin. Look out! He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough leg strength.
Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in, it's Alexander. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rashad Downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Alexander. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. This crowd knows when to bring it. to throw. It's Chambliss. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not...
He's got it. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Trying to bow his way in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Hits the hole. It's Berry. And sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Levin. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it 1st and goal with the... Makes a catch. Touchdown, Rebels. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. From deep, it's Durham. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he avoids the sack.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right. Looking for a deep man. He's got it all right. Huge play on that one. Took it across the 50. They'll mark him down at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Levin. Extending the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The throw. Back open in the middle. That's in 20. He's got space. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
That is a Herculean effort. He caught the ball in the middle of the field and somehow was able to use his speed, his vision, and awareness and still get out of bounds to stop the clock.
DB's right up on the receivers. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
They'll go ahead and call a timeout here with 7 seconds left on the clock. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And now you got the one final play, right? Like this is, you've dreamed about this. You've tried to put yourself in this situation. You're down a score. You've got to make something happen. What's your go?
That's it. They get to him and pull him down, and they save